7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The Savachi syndrome, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, holy shit, that was crazy. Wait for it. Thick and slick. Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show presented by TLR Coatings. We are here wrapping up, I don't know what number round it is because this is just Schmur's Day of the year 2020. But
7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Not
We're
six
going to get all
9.
9.
Damn it, we didn't get 6 of 9.
We missed 6?
6 of 9.
Oh, 6 of 9.
We forgot to mention.
The 6 of 9, right? We did miss that. Anyway, we're wrapping up from WWE Ranch. Probably the only. Would you two quit fucking talking while I'm trying to do the intro?
So I got new gear, the new helmet, new boots, everything, and Justin actually told me I had a lit kit.
Yeah,
So,
look good. I like it. The
I
all
wanna
black.
see
so if you want to see it, go to my Instagram.
All black flow.
Link below.
Anyway, we're wrapping up round 7 of 9 from WWE Ranch. The only probably true outdoor race we're going to have this year as far as weather goes because it was hot and humid. Sand track, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so make
Really
sure.
not that sandy.
Yeah, really not that sandy. So make sure to follow us on all the major social media networks. Were you tweeting this weekend or were you off in La La Land again?
Well, I was a little off in La La Land, but most of my tweets were some anger toward fantasy.
That's good. That's good. That's great. Okay,
I'm
great.
excited for the fantasy show. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Anyway,
I'm excited to do that.
follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. All that stuff. I try to do lots of different posts on there. Max is bringing some heat with some video stuff. Would you guys see the edit he did for Redbud?
was that the new one? The super edit or whatever?
Yes, that is coming up on Thursday. I think it's going live. Yes, it is sick.
Is it good?
He used a part of a song in the beginning, so I can't monetize it, so that's a bit of a kick in the nuts, but it's sick. It'll draw people in, so that's fine. Anyway, so make sure to follow us on that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Like I said, we're bringing heat, lots of new videos. I'm trying to do a lot more moto vlogging stuff at this point, so every time I go to the practice track, which I was at this weekend, so I'll have that up. GoPro footage, I will have that up. We're going to Redbud next weekend because they have an open ride and I need a little bit of redemption because of how crappy I rode during National Weekend. So that'll go up soon. And
Podcasts coming.
We've got podcasts coming.
Yeah, we got some really cool ideas.
The new recorder is
You guys should
supposed
let me
to
know
be
those two,
here. What?
You guys said you have ideas. You should let me know what's going on with you.
Nah, dude, we'll just call you.
No, we'll just tell her no.
Oh, okay.
You want to drop some of our
Yeah,
ideas?
because you guys ended last week's video. I wasn't here. You're like, oh, I got ideas to talk off camera.
Well, I mean, we do have some ideas. So, like, we're gonna do a fantasy podcast.
Yeah, we've been
I'm really excited
obviously,
for the fantasy
which we've been
one. That'll be
talking
We
about.
actually talked about that like a year ago.
Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago, but we just didn't have the technology in our hands.
And now if
we're
we decide
going
we want a pod, we can text each other and say, hey, let's talk about this.
Yes.
And then we can call each other instead of having to drive 20 minutes,
Yeah.
however far we got to drive to get here. So.
We're still gonna do this show in studio here most of the time.
Yeah.
But because podcasts are normal, like, this is actually just a week review. Podcasts are a little bit longer, I should say. It's going to be easier to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the podcast will go only on the podcast stuff most of the time. There will be some interview podcasts I do that will go on the YouTube also. But for the most part, those will be reserved for the podcast. So make sure to follow us on iTunes and SoundCloud, and I'll try to get it on some other stuff, but I'm not that tech savvy, and I'm kind of busy, so we'll see where that goes.
Team Spotify.
Also, we will have some specialty podcast. There is a couple I'm thinking of tossing around. One, actually, Tom Cooper told me about during the Redbud National.
I like this one.
Which would be I think I'm gonna call it, actually, ironically enough, the Creator Series, which is I'm gonna basically try to get a hold of guys that prep and build these national tracks and see if I can chat with them for a while about, because I know everyone's curious, I know I am too. What do you do for prep on a national track? Do you add sand? Do you add rice holes? What the
How
hell?
often you checking the weather?
Yeah, what are you doing? Did you rip it less this year? Did you rip it more? So I'm gonna try to do that type of stuff where it's like the Creator Series, etc. Those are going to be exclusive, at least for a while, to Patreon supporters, because let's face it, we're basically doing this for free, and we bring you guys a lot of content for free. However, at some point, we need to make a little bit of money to at least pay for the equipment that I keep buying, because I keep getting yelled at.
Eventually, I'd like to get it to the point, I mean, I can speak for you, Travis, but where we can start going to more races and stuff, you know?
That would be key, too.
That was the goal after me and Travis like realized that when we started the show, we didn't think anything of it. We're like, oh, we love talking moto, we'll do it, film it, whatever. Other people like it. But then after how well the first year went, we had actually talked about that. We're like, it'd be nice to be able to get to more of these races.
And it's not saying that we sound like fucking beggars on the corner right now.
Basically,
but like if we break even, we're pumped. Right?
Yeah, basically all money donated, earned, whatever through this show is just put back into the show. We don't take home a paycheck for this. We all have regular jobs that we go to and do, and that earns us a living and everything like that. It's just to be able to do the extras, like go to all the races. Because I mean, I think you and I talked last week. We both kind of wanted to go to Spring Creek and ride at some point on the national weekend. So it would be things like that, and like I said, to be able to go cover the races.
It's just kind of like our moto bucket list, you know. You always see those tracks you want to ride, and if we can take the bikes with us and go, you know.
Thunder Valley would be.
Yeah.
I'd probably die.
Oh, that
wouldn't be able to breathe.
Elevation.
Just die. So
and then another couple ideas too. Probably. We have pretty good connections with some of the local privateer guys and stuff like that.
Yep, so we'll be doing some more of those privateer podcasts. As you know, we sponsor Kevin Moran's. He's already all in on doing more call-in podcast things. Hubert, I'm sure I can get a hold of him. Mitchell at some point, I'm sure
Jorgensen
we can get him. Yeah, Jorgensen before he goes back.
I got Walker in my back pocket. We could probably call him, and if he wanted to get on and do something, I'm sure he'd be more than welcome.
Yep.
Are you friends with Pesci? I know that he doesn't really race the Nationals anymore, but he has.
I could get Pesci on here too.
He's had some okay. I mean, granted, it was more like Red Bud and Iron Man, but he's had some okay finishes over the years.
I don't really know Jerry all that well, but Jerry. So if you guys go back into WW and watch that, you'll see a Lorenz running top 20 for a while.
Yep.
He's a super local guy and just had bad luck. So, and he's a little older too.
Yeah, he's.
So I got to give him credit where credit is due.
He's actually a year older than you, Travis.
So he's 32.
Yeah, and actually, Cole, if you want to tell everybody, we talked about it in the group chat. You talked to a certain somebody at a.
Yeah. So with my new job, Tucker. I'm going around all the dealers right now, just introducing myself, and
we are not a dealer here yet, but soon.
Yeah, we could be a dealer. And
Garnet boots.
I mean, if basically anything
Only
Tucker sells, talk to me. We'll figure it out. You need some parts, boots, anything like that. Talk to me. We'll try to figure something out. Maybe we'll figure out a code or something eventually. Whatever. But back to what I was saying. I go around all the dealers, and I'm first time visiting College Bike Shop in Lansing, Michigan.
You guys hear all those nuts falling on that metal roof over there?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really
Probably
good.
right through the
It's
audio.
great background noise.
But yeah, I go up into the counter, and guy's got a cane. He's kind of walking a little funny. So I kind of realized that there was a past injury there, but he was still doing well for himself. And he was talking about the racing days, and I got to asking him about racing a little bit, trying to break the ice. And he's like, yeah, I won at Loretta's. I rode for Suzuki and all this stuff. And I'm going through my head. I'm like, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Because he doesn't really look the same as he.
No, because he used to have long hair. And long story short, it was Justin Weeks. So if you guys know who Justin Weeks is, he 09 won Open Pro Sport at Loretta's. Pretty much won everything there was to win as an amateur. So I went back that night when I got home, typed his name into YouTube. There's a video of him down at Ponca running Dean Wilson down, passing him and pulling away.
He used to beat a lot of the top guys, right?
And Justin actually spent some time with Justin down at Justin. Spent some time with him down in Alabama at Monster Mountain.
Yep.
So there'll probably be some pretty cool stories from that experience.
Oh,
As I've heard some with Matt, maybe we can get Matt back on here. But just an incredible story. You know some of the inside stuff where he had some talks with Yamaha Troy and stuff like that, and kind of what could have been for Justin. I think beating Dungy, some of those guys, I think it would be really cool to get him on here. Also, maybe do a little ride day with him. He still rides and still rides
fast.
damn well.
Yeah,
Still rides
fast.
damn well for what he's been through. And shit, man, his pro debut came from the back of the pack into the top 20, right?
And his story, the stuff, and like I even touched about it, I'd like to talk about those Rockstar Suzuki days, the early days when it was him, Taryn O'Dell, and Kyle Regal. Like those stories would be cool, and even maybe Matt, our buddy Matt Wyman, could help us out with being friends with Sean Rife.
Yep. If Sean Rife was another guy that
Sean Rife had.
As they're saying all these names before my day.
So it'll be educational for you.
Yeah, it will be.
So
Well, put it this way, Sean Rife was on a fast track. Like, he was like Justin. He could have been the next big thing. Like, I mean, legit, like, the next big thing.
I think Justin, on good equipment, now looking back and kind of knowing a little bit more about him, he would have been a top 10 guy for sure. He would have been kind of in Mitchell's position, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just some stuff up the pipe. We still have some connections from some guys.
And let's face it, I don't have any fears, so I just DM people. I'm like, hey, can I interview you? And yeah, so you never know.
So Travis has that going for our sales team.
Well, the thing too, to wrap it up, the thing about those guys is like, you know, they've been long retired and stuff. And actually, Sean Rife will talk about your track thing. He works with Dream Tracks.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he'd be a good guy to put on there too.
Yeah.
He preps the track for all the guys down at the Nest and all that stuff for Roxon and them.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Okay,
so-
cool.
But to my point, these guys, you know, they're long since retired, so they really don't have to censor themselves talking about, like, they could just,
They'll be raw.
they don't
That's
care.
good. Yeah, that's what we need.
So-
So, long story long here. We have lots of content coming down the pipe, lots of ideas here, and we're working our way into it. So, getting back though to the points at hand here, since we just did a 20-minute tangent. WWE Ranch. You boys ready for some fantasy talk?
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Oh,
I am
man.
not, dude. Fuck fantasy.
Oh my god, I'm in that boat with you. The sad thing is I say, what did you score?
Don't get me fired up.
Oh, I know what he scored. It was bad.
Don't
Was
get me
it?
fired up.
Because I say fuck fantasy, and I scored 404 points.
It was bad.
What'd you score?
I was the best out of all
I was
three.
334.
Yeah, that was trash.
I had two dudes in the second. Anyway, okay, all right. Let me just get this started here. Okay, so for my fantasy, I scored 404. I said fuck fantasy, but it's not terrible for a score. 250. Mitchell Harrison. I interviewed him, but he shit the bed on me this weekend. Literally had a 0 handicap, needed him to get 10th or better. He was running 10th a lot, and then ended up 11th, I think, both motos. And so he scored me a solid 15 points, which sucks. Matthias Jorgensen, picked him.
Good
He
for
was
his
looking good. Qualified, great. Thought Euro, sand, perfect. First moto, awesome, 28 points. Second moto, DNF. 0. Thank you. Hunter Lawrence, on the comeback.
Great first
shoulder
moto.
healed up. Great first moto.
I put my
36
button away.
points.
I told you guys. I told you.
Second moto, bike quits. Geico is suffering there.
And strikes again.
And there goes the Geicos again.
We'll get into the 250 class.
Yeah.
And then my all-star did fantastic. Jet Lawrence.
Did you go first lap leaders?
Hold on,
I'm never doing that
Let me get through my
ever again.
450s here. Jet Lawrence scored me 50 points. Okay, then we get into 450. This was going to be a pretty solid day at first. AC goes out, finishes second at first moto. Second moto, obviously we had a little run-in with a French guy. So, yeah, that was a thing. He scored me 36 points. Now, I also picked AC for first lap leader.
So that helped.
So that helped a lot because I got that right in both motos, which
But that
was
doesn't matter.
impressive. Yeah, because that second moto when he crashed really kind of...
No, it doesn't matter if you got first to finish line in both motos. So you're talking like it's getting you extra points.
I mean, what did it give me, 14 points?
Yeah, but you were
28
talking
points?
like you got points per moto on it.
You don't get 7 points per moto or 14 points per moto? You only get one? But I thought...
You got 2 shots at it.
Oh, alright. Anyway, whatever.
Look at this
Oh,
guy.
give me 50. He gets you 15 points.
Yep.
15 points is good.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I picked Matt Hubert. They actually talked about him. We interviewed him. Go check that out. Hold on, maybe I'll put a... No, I won't put a card up here. Just go back in the video. It's somewhere. Anyway, Matt
Just go on the
Hubert.
social media and follow that.
Yeah, California kid, which is amazing that he rides good at Sam, but they actually talked about him on Pulp as being good at this race last year. Looked it up. He did do very well. He scored me a solid 80 points, which was absolutely fantastic.
I should have picked him.
I picked Max Anstey. He scored me. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Chill out. I'll be with you in 2 seconds, man. Remy. We got dogs barking,
Great
nuts
content.
falling.
Great
Yeah, great
content.
content. Great radio, bro. Max Anstey scored me 54 points. I was real excited. Another Euro. Sam, would you shut up?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that second moto.
Yeah, anyway, and then you guys know what? Chiz is gonna fucking chiz, bro.
I should have fucking.
And Chiz fucking chizzed.
I was
Chiz
so...
went on my team Thursday when I listened to the
was
fucking
so-
podcast.
You would have been better than Benny Blows.
And he never came on. I put him on my team, and I broke my phone over my leg and said the hell with it. 90 points from Chiz,
All right,
because
enough of you.
Chiz
Go
is
take
just
care
going
of
to
your
chiz.
customer.
All right, I'm going to go customer. You guys talk about the fantasy.
You want to go first, or do you want me to go?
You can go first because I want Travis to watch me suffer.
All right, so I had 449 points. My 250s, my All-Star was A-Mart. He got me 45.
Yep.
Crazy enough, my last couple All-Stars, I don't think I've gotten a full 50 points out of either of my All-Stars since Ironman.
It's usually like 3 or 4 points, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. I mean,
But still,
I guess
though,
3 or
just-
4 points is 3 or 4.
I just look at it and I go, man, if I could just get the full 50. And then I picked, and you talked about him last week, Derek Kelly. Derek Kelly got me 60. Not bad for a West Coast boy.
Yep.
Matthias Jorgensen got me 28. He was riding really good that first moto. And then I picked Hardy Munoz, 82.
Oh yeah, I picked him last week, and he decided to get deported. Did he do that?
Oh, I was like, okay, Sand Kid likes it, whatever.
Yeah, I
Then-
guess I don't know what the hell the deal was here, so
Yeah.
I wasn't able to.
Yep. And then 450s would have been great had he not Radbell in the first lap of the second moto, Justin Rodbell.
Yep.
40 points.
But can we talk about that ride back through the pack?
Yeah, dude, he came from like what, 37th or 38th
Into
or
the top
something?
20?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's impressive. I
I bet he gets the hard charger. Well, I don't know. Max's first it'll be between him and Max going into Thunder Valley. But best privateer so far this year. In my
Ride
opinion.
yeah, he's been impressive.
Yep. And then I see you have him. Isaac Teasdale got me 94, which I'm very, very surprised that he's doing this well.
I'm surprised he was doing that well too, but he qualified well, so I was like, yep, I'm in.
Yeah, he was like what, 13th or 14th?
Yeah.
Freddie Norton, Freddie was good at this race last year. He's good in the sand. He rides the
Yeah,
sand.
I
track
swapped
well.
him out for Bloss.
Dude, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Come on. I saw, even with a 3 handicap, and I'm very leery about guys like that have that small handicap. And then I had to do it. I had to pick Baggett. He got me 38. I should have waited for Thunder Valley. So I ended up with
Was Baggett not an All-Star, or that was your All-Star?
He was my All-Star. He only had a 3 handicap. 38 points, so I got 449. I don't know where you guys are at sitting in our leagues, but I think
I don't even care at this point. I've just been so shitty all year. I haven't even been top 1,000 all year.
I think this one I was only 16, 17. So there must have been a lot of good scores.
Like, I was 1,117, 2,700, 1,100, 3,900, 3,900, 4,700.
Yeah. It's I was, like I said, I was 16. I was 1,617th overall rank. There must have been a lot of good scores for this round.
I don't know. I apparently I didn't get one. So.
Well, I was looking at the 450s, and I was going back and forth between Bowers, Cody Schock, but I'm not picking Cody Schock ever again. So I was going back between Bowers, and then I thought Jeremy Smith might be there.
Yeah.
Southwick guy did show up, so yeah, 449. And at this point, I'm just trying to get top 3 in both of our leagues because I think I'm like 4th.
So yeah, you can kiss that goodbye. I'm already looking forward to Supercross.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
it even happens.
Did you hear also? And I guess we're getting a little off topic, but we're going to start off on the East Coast for Supercross.
Yeah,
Sounds like
they got to figure out stadium stuff. So I've heard like triple header, double headers. It's gonna be different.
Well, it sounds like the schedule is going to come out in October.
Okay,
So
cool.
we'll know.
So yeah, we'll get into my 250 picks. I had Jarrett Fry, the young gun.
Very impressive, actually.
Yeah, that is actually very good. Kind of under the radar.
Yeah, especially because like he didn't even really race A class.
Right. So, is he doing that bounce around thing where you can go back and ride amateurs?
No, he's
or
sticking.
in?
He's going. Yeah, he's riding Supercross.
So 64 points, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Hunter Lawrence, he was on track to do really well for me. 36 points, so we know how that goes.
Oh, dude,
Did the bike blow up?
ignited for sure.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Justin Cooper got me 50.
Yep.
And then Derek Drake running, he was
Did he not even finish?
gonna get me some points. He must have wadded his cookies, because then didn't even start the second one.
2 years in a row.
Sick, Derek Drake. So you know why I picked him? Because he came out last year and was leading like half the
Yeah,
way.
and then he hit the deck in the rollers. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe he wouldn't hit the deck this time, but yeah, I'm wrong.
Well, that's
Again,
why he doesn't have a rod next year.
I'm wrong again. So yeah, solid lineup, and then a big fat 0. Sick. Justin Rodbell at 40, so we
Yep.
covered him a little bit.
Yep.
He's been the fantasy king this year.
Yep.
Isaac Teasdale 94. Marv with 50. If I would have thought about it a little more, I probably would have pulled Marv after that crash.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I was doing. I just stuck with him.
Yep.
But yeah, he pulled through. And then Benny lost.
Dude, you know what?
What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, man.
What is going on?
I think maybe he just needs to go Supercross only.
I think he's worse than Alex Ray this year.
I think he is because he's like finished.
Everybody's like, A-Ray can't finish. A-Ray can't finish. Benny Bloss is fucking worse.
He just needs to ride Supercross. You know what the sad thing about your score though is thinking about some of that. If you would have stayed with Norin instead of Bloss, and then if Hunter would have finished the second moto, just even keep Drake, you actually would have had a pretty good score.
No shit. This is what happens every time. This is what happens every time.
I think it's because this year, and I'm actually really excited for the fantasy podcast because then we can go a little bit deeper as to why we pick. You know, I have my methods of why I pick these guys.
Yeah, and we all have our reasons why we pick guys. So.
I think because this year is so up and down. Like seriously, with the Justin Rodbell thing, who could have saw Justin Rodbell? I mean, dude, he wasn't even like a great amateur, and now all of a sudden he's.
I've never heard of him.
And Jeremy Smith, he kind of took over.
Up and down.
Yeah, but I don't know, like. Fantasy is becoming so big right now, and I actually started looking at like some of the guys that are leading the Pulp League and looking at their scores, and I'm like, dude, how in the hell? Like some of these guys are like averaging.
I know the guy in second, and you know what he told me? He said, I was like, how'd you pull that off? And he said, use the RotoX fantasy. So this RotoX thing, they print out like an Excel spreadsheet. And it shows lap times and then handicap, like a visual, all right there for you. And he goes off that.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
But I look at some of these guys, like the guy who's leading the overall league, and it's like, dude, he averages like 500 some odd points around, and I'm like, I've only gotten 500 like 3 times since I've been doing this.
Yeah.
Like
I think it'd be cool. We need to, maybe if we get big someday, we can hire a tech guy, but like a FanDuel site. You know, where they got all kinds of different variations, and you can make money.
Kind of like what the NFL does with, their fantasy.
Yeah, NASCAR has it.
Yep. Well, I think, now fantasy's just becoming so big, but yeah, dude, I think the best I've ever gotten is like 525 or 30 points. It was like Redbud 2 years ago. Like, my worst score for anybody was like 62 points. But that's only done one time. So I look at these other guys, I'm like, I don't know, has anybody ever gotten a perfect score?
I'm sure there's a couple.
God, that's crazy, dude.
I'm sure there's a couple.
I don't know. Fantasy's just becoming so big. It'll be cool to do the podcast.
Yes.
Obviously, Pulp has theirs.
A couple other guys are starting to do them, but whatever. You're going to listen to who you want to listen to. So.
And nobody even really does like the Rocky Mountain.
And I could give a shit less if anybody listens to us. I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's just fun. So.
But yeah, I guess I'll take over hosting duties since Travis is working his real job, as we talked about in the beginning. Right? So. He's taking care of some real business, and then he'll be back for the next segment. So we're going to jump into the 250 class.
Okay, and I'm back. We're back here, 250s. Where do you boys want to start? Frenchie. All right.
No. Let's just start. I just love how J-Mart is always throwing low-key shade all over the Honda's motor. In his interview, he's like, I got a really good jump, and then those guys just kind of pulled away from me down the starter.
Have you guys been hearing any of the rumors about him for next year? That like there's a legit chance he's going to the TLD gas team?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You know where I want to see him go?
Yamaha?
Star Yamaha.
Star Yamaha?
Star Yamaha's got 100 dudes anyway.
I want to see him and his brother work with each other at JGR, and then go right into a 450 at JGR. I think that's a perfect place for him.
Well, Amart's going to get that third place bonus money, so.
Yeah, 100% now.
But if J-Bar goes to the gas team, that's going to be interesting.
I think he needs to go to JGR.
He needs to do something, man.
I heard it's not confirmed yet that Gas is running 2 450 guys.
Jeremy Martin on a Suzuki would look sick. Drop the 2, have that fat 6 on there. You look, you got the 6 and the 2.6.
I don't know that. I mean, you think that Geico motor's slow. I mean, the Suzuki's good, but
was it? Were those Geico? Who else was hitting the lead?
I hate to say it, but that Suzuki motor is stronger than that Geico motor for sure.
Suzuki.
I don't care how small Alex Martin is, but he's pulling starts.
Hey man, they're proving
the fucking bike anymore.
They're proving they don't need all that fancy electronics. That starter button, man. Fucking him, Freddie Norin, Savachi. They're all doing great with the Kickstarter.
So
yeah, man. Fucking that outdated motor that's 10 years old. Don't need anything new. We don't need all that fancy shit.
Just bring in an 09.
So you know what? Just
same bike.
Your opinion.
We'll bring in Nico Izzy's 08 motor. Throw it in there. Still get started.
All right, they got parts for days.
I know, dude.
Probably most of them with Phil's number still on it. So
maybe. Which one though? 34.
I'm a JGR insider now, as you guys know. They got bins full of calipers.
Bins.
Benny.
You're gonna get a death threat now in the mail.
Factory
Hey,
caliber.
so how many bikes does Star have under the tent next year?
Well, I heard that
67.
right now, the only people that are
69
signed
or-
is Fry, Thrasher, and Cooper, and Masterpool, obviously, but that's it.
Masterpool's racing
They'd be
Supercross.
dumb not to keep Masterpool.
Although
He's racing Supercross, bro.
Dude,
So
he's gonna
excited.
There's a lot of upside
legit.
there.
He's gonna be legit.
There's a lot of upside.
But in amateur ranks, they still got LeBlanc, Nick Romano, and then they're starting to work out a deal with Levi Kitchen.
Levi Kitchen will be good.
Dude, I want to talk about another huge
What
kid.
about Nate Thrasher?
Well, he's going pro.
I know.
Is he any good?
Well, yeah, he killed it in the B class. Down
Oh, you said D class?
D class.
Uh,
The DB class.
D-class.
The D class pit bike pro.
All right, can we get to the actual racing now?
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing though.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
You fucking.
It's 250 talk.
You're
Yeah.
fucking Max Voland. Fucking.
I told you that was happening.
Yeah.
You didn't want to believe me.
No, I
And
didn't.
I think it's dumb, too.
Look, I didn't disagree that it wasn't going to happen. I just said it was a dumb thing to do.
I think it's stupid also.
Putting all their eggs in that basket.
I cannot believe, honestly, that
But-
his father's allowing it to happen, to be real honest with you.
What I'm even more shocked is it sounds like he's going to try to jump in right to do Supercross.
Ooh.
He's already been testing on the Supercross track.
Yeah, I definitely saw him at Straight Rhythm just looking sweet in the whoops.
Brrr, yeah.
Cowboy.
No.
Can you do that again?
Beer.
So was he like a 6'9" guy or what?
No, not at all.
I will just say, and I'm not going to go on this rant, but I am just really annoyed that all these teams are trying to destroy these kids' career before they even start.
Yes. I'm highly surprised Boland's dad's letting him do it, to be really honest with you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, going right
This
into
was not part of the plan.
No, it wasn't.
So, I think the future's looking pretty bad. Oh, excuse me.
No, what was that? Shoving it right in there.
There's starting to be some of those unique talents starting to show up again because I
Jet?
think for years to come we'll have the Jet.
But
We're going to have Ty Masterpool. We're going to have Fortner.
can we talk about the fact that Jet, though, rode the EMX series over in Europe? So I think that's another reason why he's
Why he's so much better.
Yeah.
Whoa. You threw out the name Forkner.
Yeah.
Stick a fork in him, he's done.
Oh.
This mother.
I don't like Fortner just as much as you do, but that dude can ride.
He can ride till he hits the ground.
Okay,
much like
I
your
ain't
boy
talking
Hurlings.
championship. I'm talking.
Did you just compare Austin Fortner to Jeffrey Hurling?
Yeah. Yeah, I
What
did.
in the hell? They're not even in the same stratosphere.
Yes, they
There's
are.
not a.
They hit the ground the same amount of time.
And how many championships does
If all
Hurling have?
Fortner had to do was ride outdoors, he'd probably win the same amount of races in the 250 class that fucking what's his nuts won over there in the fucking MX2.
What? There's a whole lot of F-bombs in that, so I didn't really understand that.
I'm basically saying that your boys are kind of.
All right, I'm not talking championship.
Did
I'm
he
talking,
just call
I'm
Jeff-
talking one-on-one races.
Did he just say Jeffrey Hurlings was eh?
Let's just not even. Don't even mention
Nobody on the
Hurley
planet
and
Earth
Fortner
is,
in
yeah,
the
ever.
same
Ever. You just
sentence.
lost a lot of credit on that
Didn't
one.
lose any credit.
Yes, you did.
100% credible.
Stick a fork in yourself. You're done. Let's talk
Fortner
about
couldn't
this.
even keep Jeffrey Hurlings within, like, eyesight if they run on the same track.
All right, Dylan Ferrandis won the race this week.
Yeah, we're talking about another Frenchie. Just
He
more,
did, he went-
more Euros.
He went more, so he wins this title, right?
Yeah, we just talked about
That-
the fact that Euros are dominating.
Is there
right now.
anybody that thinks he's not winning
So
this
yeah, I thought we saw some light with Martin at
Euros are
Millville.
dominating. What the fuck are you talking about? Zach Osborne is winning the 450 title.
And Dylan Ferrandis is winning the 250 title.
Okay, I don't see how that's the Euros are dominating. It's one's winning one class, one's winning
Well,
another
you know,
class.
I
You
mean,
say
if-
dominating, I expect both classes to be
I
winning
mean,
by
you
Euros.
know, if Kenny was racing right now, he'd be winning.
Kenny's
Kenny's
this was
not even
Kenny's.
fucking riding right now, so...
This is Kenny's title.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
then, dude.
I said that, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh,
if
yeah.
Kenny was riding right now, other than WW because it was hot, he would have won this.
We sound like rocks and dick swingers right now, but literally, just look back.
If you look at the way Eli's been riding, no, Kenny would be winning
I
this
heard part of
title.
the reason he didn't race outdoors through the grapevine here was because Chase was slapping him around the practice track.
And we talked about this. That doesn't fucking matter because AC that says that Chase whoops his ass at the practice track
Chase
too.
slaps AC.
And
around.
who's been winning that
I
battle?
keep saying that too, but those kids are both slapping around all three time there.
We
so.
are so off track right now.
Did
We
you?
are.
All right, we're gonna get into that too. By the way, slapping around old 3-time. Yeah, because old 3-time really hasn't been trying up until that second moto.
Anyway, Frenchie
We
wins.
can get into that,
Frenchie
too.
is winning the title. Dominant 1-1 performance.
Yep.
15 seconds both motos. Smooth.
Thunder Valley's gonna be interesting, but Paula, I told you guys, if we go to Paula, everybody's screwed.
So yeah, I called Martin. You called Martin. that second moto, or both motos at WW for Jeremy were like, when's he going to start charging? When's he going to get to the front? And he just never really did.
He did not pull Zach Osborne, no.
No, so.
Yeah, what?
What?
What did you just say?
He did not pull Zach
I
Osborne.
swear to God, dude, I am so sick and tired of hearing about Zach.
We will get into
Zach
that,
was
but
this tired,
I'm going to
bro.
be completely honest. We'll get in there, but Osborne, that was impressive. You got to agree with
It was all right.
impressive.
It was all right.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's
hard to
all right.
admit.
It was
It's hard
all
to
right.
admit.
It was all right.
But
He slapped old 3-time right in the pecker that second moto.
who got second?
In that second moto?
250 class.
Oh, sorry, hold on, my phone line.
I think we're talking about 250s right now.
Yeah, we are. Justin Cooper, 4-2 on the day, so we had another Justin Cooper sighting, so that
he's
was
back.
great.
He's back.
I don't know if he's back, but
He's not back.
He's getting better.
He's better.
He's still overrated.
He's
but-
never rode through an
You think
injury,
he's
guys.
overrated?
Yeah, I
right?
think he's overrated.
I never thought there was a lot of hype about him.
No, I think that people keep talking about how good he is now, not coming up through the ranks. I still think
No,
he's
just
over.
period.
I think he's over. I
I
just
don't think
he's
he has a
over.
lot of hype around him.
I think people expect too much of him. I guess that's what I'm saying.
He's,
Oh, you know the star team probably expects a lot of him.
he's
Yeah.
been told that he's expected to win races and titles next year.
That's not happening. Watch Ty Masterpool go out and beat his ass in both Supercross and outdoors.
Maybe.
Dude, Time Master.
I'm so excited for when Ty is 100%.
Oh
He's
my
good.
I'm
god.
telling you boys right now, that kid gets 100%.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jerry Masterpool is going to be working the hell out of him for Supercross. I'll go so far as to say, never even watching him race Supercross, that he's going to be a title threat.
Okay, that's a little far.
I don't give a damn. We did it with Jet. And that kid has just as much talent as Jet Lawrence does.
I want to see Time Master pull through the whoops. That's all I want to see.
Yeah.
He's gotten bigger though. He's not as small as he was. People.
No, he's a whole 130
That's
pounds
one thing
now.
about
I'm
Jet.
saying height. I
That's
don't
the
care
thing
about
about
weight.
Jet's game is he can go through the whoops. So
Yeah. Well, he can also crash the whoops.
speaking of
Speaking
Jet,
of Jet, 2.5 for 4th overall. Is this kid gonna get a fucking overall podium?
I don't think so,
before the
man.
year's
he's
out?
got to put it together.
Oh
Dude.
my god, poor guy.
I do not think so, man. I think that that's just it. Like he's been way better than everybody's expected, but I think that this is just where his outdoor season is going to be. He's going to have one really good moto, and then the second moto, he's just going to shoot himself in the foot. Because he was impressive that first moto. God, he was good.
I think maybe Paulo, him and his brother, stamp it both on the podium.
Ooh, I
guys-
forgot about how good Hunter rode at Paul.
Have you
last
guys
year.
heard that Paul is like closed for the next month, or it has been closed and is basically closed for a month leading up to it, so
Yeah,
they
they-
can basically redo the whole thing?
Well,
so-
they're also selling tickets already for Paula, so it sounds
Yeah.
like it's a good
Oh
for
yeah, it's
sure.
on. It's on,
I
like,
forgot about that.
on.
Yeah, Hunter and Jet might be really. Frenchie's still gonna wax everyone.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
No, I think this is where Jet. He's gonna have one really good moto, and then I don't know if it's just gonna be the star. He's just not gonna be able to put it together because even that second moto, like he didn't really work his way through as quick as I thought he was going to after the way he rode that first
Yeah.
moto.
Shane, 7-4, 5th overall. Amart, rough
Shane's
day.
just
Wait, what was J Mart's over? What did?
J-Mart went 3-3 for 3rd.
How do we just kind of skipped over him? I mean, we didn't even really talk
What do you
about
want
it.
to talk about? I mean, it was
Just for the
I mean,
fact
that
that.
battle with McElrath was
Did you say McElrath?
McElrath, dude.
Can I wait up?
McElrath?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
call him
be completely
Okay,
honest.
Shane,
All I did was watch the
Shane.
highlight show for the first 250 moto. I completely missed it.
I missed the first moto too.
I
But
watched
doing
that.
stuff.
yeah, the biggest point of the first moto. How about that crash?
RJ's?
Hampshire. Wow.
Oh.
Jack Docito.
He supposedly hit a rock on the face, is what he's saying.
That was like some Evgeny Bobby Shrev stuff. That was
And
bad.
then supposedly, what is it? Gonzalez hit one too.
Did anybody think that
Same
when you saw that you were like, "How is this kid not hurt right now?"
Oh, dude, when I watched that,
I've
cringed.
crashed like
cringed.
that
My legs
before.
hurt.
What?
I've crashed just like that
I watched
before.
Josh Gruppen almost kill himself doing something like that. J Mart though, the only thing I want to say about him, dude, his line selection both motos was absolutely terrible in my
That bike
opinion.
didn't look good.
Well, yeah,
It looked
but
slow.
it was slow.
I just thought it didn't look super stable underneath him.
Okay, we can talk about Zacho's bike too. That bike was a bucking Bronco.
Yeah, it didn't
He
look
made
good
it
either.
fucking work.
No, but J Mart.
It was a fucking Bronco that he rode all the way to a 1-1 in his title.
J Mart, what his line selection was terrible. Outside. Like, dude, no.
Trying to make stuff work.
No.
Yeah.
As far as you have to track to the outside, nah. And then not really be able to use it because the way the jumps are set. I mean, you've ridden there. Like the roller sections and stuff. It's not like you come out of the corner and you got a more of a transition into the face. Like you're out of the corner into the. I don't know what he was doing. Like I
The track is
understand.
a lot of inside to inside.
You don't follow, but man, like at some point you got to latch onto him and just be aggressive with him. And there was a lot of times too where I think he could have parked McElrath that second moto and he just didn't. And I know J Mart's the nice
He
guy.
said it right on the podium. He's like, and then I just went back to my second plan B and just wait for him to get tired.
I mean, he had no problem taking his brother.
I was gonna say, so you think those two fist fight during Thanksgiving this year, or
No.
Hey, WWE.
Amar probably just
A
comes.
lot of action in that corner.
Amar probably
was.
just comes and
It was.
slaps him in the face, and then Germ just walks away.
Actually,
McElrath
they had
parks
dinner that night and everything.
just takes Martin's line away in that corner. Marv does an outside takeout.
Can we talk about Wacka's taking all about the whole top 10 almost?
Had food poisoning.
I don't really care about that. He needs to calm down. He's going to take out all the top 10. And then Amar going like this, like what the fuck are you doing?
Checkers or wreckers, bro.
I can't wait
Except-
to see the vlog and see what the comment on that was.
Oh, God. Because I don't know if him and Cameron are friends or not. I don't think they are. I don't think they even have a relationship.
You don't think that was like a hell yeah thing?
No, I think he wanted to flip. I think he wanted to flip the middle finger. I think he was pissed. Because that could have gone so wrong.
That would have been really, really bad.
Because like if Amar would have stayed in it, like and Cam would have came over on him at the top of the face.
I think Amar would have had it, but there were just a couple acceleration bumps there.
No.
that caught it a little bit.
I'm saying that
Well,
if
they
he
were
would have
going
stayed
both
in
that,
it,
though.
I'm saying if he would have stayed in it and then Cameron would have moved over on him just a little bit later,
Oh yeah.
that would have been bad.
But what I'm saying is I think
Oh, yeah.
Amar would have cleared him, but there were a
Yeah.
couple acceleration bumps he didn't particularly see soon.
And then who
Well,
was
I
it the
think
first
both of
one?
those boys need to just sit down and watch the GP riders and see how they go through the pack.
They do, because
Sure.
they go through the back better than our guys do. But
Sure.
who did he almost take out the first moto in the rollers? Who was that?
I don't remember. I told you I didn't
Was it
watch
Jet?
First
He got super sketchy in there.
Yeah, I think he almost took out Jet. And then Hunter Lawrence's first moto.
Holding her whip.
Holderwig, bro.
Coming back through, man, and then bike grenades.
Hold on, sorry, he's
Holderwig.
way down on the list here because we had solid
Bike grenade, yeah.
six.
It was good that first moto. Came from like 11th or 12th, I think.
I was screaming at the TV when that bike grenaded, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I just feel bad.
Screaming.
I feel bad for him, man. Every time he just gets a little bit of momentum.
Makes me not want to buy a Honda almost.
Telling you
Yeah,
though.
sell that thing.
I'm at least glad that
Nah.
Cole decided to back off the panic button. You know, waited it out.
I was a little nervous for my
Oh
guy.
shit! Just let him come back into
Nervous for
form.
my guy.
But Paul though, he might be good. Yeah, I didn't think
If the
about
bike stays together.
If his body stays together.
that. Yeah, as much as I'm a Honda
I heard the
guy,
shoulder's better.
as much as I'm a Honda guy, I'm thinking that Geico is not doing themselves any favor right now.
No.
I mean, Mumford's off the team next year. J-Mart's off the team.
Yep.
Schmoda had a good ride.
Shimoda did. He went to,
Sushi.
let me find him. Sushi went 8-10 for 8th overall, so that's solid. And Mumford right behind him with 10-11 for 9th overall, so that's
Definitely
solid.
doing a lot better than his counterparts. Yep, Akira Narita.
I'm just really curious, and I guess if you guys, we haven't really talked about it, but doing like an off-season show. But I'm really curious where a lot of these guys
We
are
only
going.
got like 3 weeks off, and then we gotta get started
that's
again, so probably not.
I'm just really curious where a lot of these guys are going. Like we keep talking about all the back and forth in the 450 class. You're talking about a lot of decent 250 dudes without rides next year.
Yep.
Where are they all going?
No idea.
Yamaha's full.
No. Dude, bro. Star's gonna roll up with 18 semis and 100 riders.
They're gonna piss a little budget over to Rock River.
I don't know, but that Monster
18
Energy cocaine.
semis.
That Monster Energy cocaine money is looking real good right about now.
18 semis
Yeah,
and
what do you think
100
it is? I got
riders.
some coke money.
I think it's coke money. I do.
think?
I do. For sure.
They're running over.
I don't know what Red Bull's doing for their money, but
Hey,
drug trafficking,
you know what I heard?
sex trafficking.
You know what I heard this morning? They were talking about, how Twisted Tea sponsors the HEP team?
Yeah, by the way, don't drink Twisted Tea.
How awesome would it be if Anstey gets on the box and he just gets up there,
Cracks
with
Twisted
Twisted
Tea
Tea,
and
and
just
just
like that.
slams one
That'd be awesome.
after the first moto?
He's British, so I can see him doing
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
that. That's my biggest question, though, going into next year.
Oh, I
is
have
where
no
these
idea.
250 guys are going.
There's way too many guys. Let's start a team.
Well, and there's a lot of decent guys, but like Schmoda, in my opinion, is the first one that kind of comes to mind that's not going to happen.
Bro,
Nobody
could
wants to gamble on themselves anymore.
We could
these
just
days,
pull
do
a
they?
Star Yamaha and we could just sign people from other teams because fucking contracts don't
Well,
matter.
Yamaha just goes after
No, the only reason Thrasher got out is because TLD was switching manufacturers.
Yes,
That
I
was
know,
the
and
problem.
Thrasher really wanted out. That was a problem too.
Yeah, well,
Which is crazy because you could probably throw people on that KTM and they would do just fine.
gas could be real great. We get starts over in the GPs, so
All right, so anyway,
Yeah,
let's keep
it's a
going down the
fucking
list.
KTM.
I know. It's a red KTM.
I'm getting one, by the way.
A gas?
You're
Trials
getting
bike?
I
one?
think I'm gonna get
A
one.
trials bike?
No,
Oh, a
I
450?
think I'm gonna get a 450 gas, yeah.
Okay. Doesn't have all-
JT Cycle is gonna have demos on gas
Doesn't have all the
gases, so maybe look for some content
Doesn't
from
have
us
all
on
the
the
buttons.
gas
Are you
gas.
gonna do a
When are they-
reveal?
When are they doing the demos? Can I come ride it?
Something about if they get 10 people to ride it, they get some kind of dealer discount.
You know what we're gonna do? Cole's gonna do an unboxing of a gas
We're
gas
gonna do a
450.
gas unboxing.
An unboxing video.
we're
Those
doing
get a lot of
pit bike.
views.
We're doing a pit bike unboxing.
Those get a lot of
Yeah,
views.
I'm gonna ghost ride it.
Do a little bit of ASMR
Yeah.
video too, just
Not
kind
my
of
new
like
one.
touch the side of the box.
Anyway, okay, so Heart Train, 10th with
Bro, he's
39.
What the fuck is Heart Train?
Heart draft?
Heart Train, yeah.
No, he's heartthrob.
What?
Whatever.
Yeah, he's
heard it.
he's been doing Dookie since Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's been very up and down.
Yeah, one good one.
TLD6.
What does anybody think about this Jarrett Fry kid? 12,
I think he's
That's
legit.
what
We were just talking about
I
him.
think
He's
he's
legit.
He seems pretty legit. I mean, don't get me wrong. None of these guys are
He's straight out of B class.
Ricky Carmichael or whatever.
Oh, even though people are like, AC's gonna be.
He's straight out of B class.
Yeah.
He's legit out of, like Thrasher.
Yeah, well, we don't know. The world may never know.
Yeah.
No, Thrasher's gonna be good.
The world may never
He
know.
just might never get to race. He's just gonna be bouncing around teams.
Hampshire 35 with that gnarly crash in the first one, 6th in the second moto. Mitchell Harrison 11-16, who just fuck my fantasy.
What's going on
right?
there, Mr. Whisperer?
I
Yeah.
haven't talked to him since Red Bud.
Well, maybe you should talk to him on a weekly update.
Okay.
Trav wants his number. Did you guys tell him?
I'm not giving him his number.
I told you.
I need his number so I can call him for the fucking interview.
Anyways.
Idiot. God. Fucking dumbass.
I told you. Did you watch the last show?
Yeah, I watched it.
Look,
I did.
I'll just DM him a dick pic. He'll send it over for sure. No problem.
Show's getting way
He
off
doesn't want to
track.
see that little naked mole rat.
Oh my God.
All right, Hunter Lawrence 639 for 14. Hardy Munoz 14-18 for 17.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. Kevin Morantz, the
Yeah, let's give a
Moto
shout out.
Aftermath sponsored rider here. 21-14.
That second moto's
Solid
good.
second moto.
That's a damn good second moto.
That is good.
Had to send my first bonus check of the year to him.
Well, he had there was a freight train of him behind him. It
Why,
was
you got a top 20 bonus?
Yeah,
$100.
more than that.
Oh, really? How much?
I'm not gonna say it on the
500?
show. Everyone's.
Oh,
very
here we are.
confident.
Secretive motocross. We can't talk
I
about
fucking
contract
hate
stuff.
that.
I will say it's more than $100 and less than a couple $100. How does that sound?
125.
Why don't we just break the mold? Let's just talk about our contracts.
Because I haven't talked to him to see if it's okay to talk about the deal.
Okay,
like
good
that,
call.
Okay.
It's between
You know,
100
if he didn't give a shit and he was like, yeah, whatever, dude, just say it, then fine, no problem.
Okay,
But
yeah, let's do
Calm
it.
down.
it's his finances,
Calm
not
down.
necessarily
Calm down.
mine. All right.
Kevin, call him to the show.
I don't care. You can ask me anything and I'll tell you.
Hey, Kev, let us know.
I'm gonna DM him.
I'll give you his number. You can text him.
I don't want to talk to
Because,
him.
that's what friends do with people who are on the show with them who want to talk to the riders.
You let me know when
They-
you want an interview and I'll set it up.
Great. Cool.
Just not right now.
I wasn't going to call
Are,
him
things,
right
are
now.
things dark in the Harrison camp?
No.
Things are dark.
No.
That means
Brian
he's
is
not
so
getting ready to sign.
Brian is so upfront about shit. It's not even funny. So no.
Can I have his dad's number? I'd like to talk to his dad.
I don't think you
Can we talk about like all the stuff he stirred up on Vital that one time?
Oh, with Brock Tingle?
I
Yeah.
haven't really
Yeah.
talked to his dad since we were at A1.
Yeah.
And so, yeah,
I'd
that'd
like
be
to get
great.
Brian on the. No, actually, that'd be a bad idea because Brian.
That would be a great idea.
Oh,
because
God, he would just drop
we
some
could
bombs
get some
and
shit
leave.
going
Be
then.
like a less aggressive Tony Alessi.
All right, we're going really far on this. Jalik Swole, he's out of the
Good
Rockstar
thing
Husky
he's out.
team
He's
next
done.
year. Let's see here.
Speaking of
Anybody
drug money.
else?
Speaking of Huskies,
Anybody think?
what's up with Stylized Robinson? Anybody heard anything why he's not been
he
Because he
racing?
was only supposed to ride 3 rounds anyway. Okay. The original plan was for him to ride the last 3, and they didn't budget a mechanic and stuff for him to ride the entire series. So that's why he only rode 3 rounds and he's out. So that's what's going on. with
Dylan
Styles.
Schwartz will be at the last 2, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Oh shit. Where'd my list go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Derek Drake, 37, and DNS because he's hurt,
Sweet.
and that's pretty much everyone. Oh, one more. Shout out to Jordan Jarvis. Got in the show there for the second moto.
Yeah,
to
can you let
race.
everybody
That's
know
a
why?
cool. That's a cool accomplishment, but I don't want to shit on her chest or anything. But she was first alternate, and somebody
I
didn't
was
make
about
the
to
call.
say.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it
was
was
she
an
even
alternate
first
thing.
alternate? I thought she was like second.
So
or
if you
alternate.
really want to be a dick, it was technicality.
Yeah, it was.
In all fairness,
But either way, still, that's cool for me.
in all fairness, guys, she got 32nd in that moto. She was not even last.
Do you want me to make this even worse? And
All everybody be under DNF.
No.
4 of them did not finish that moto.
Well, I have.
Okay, quit shitting on her, dude. I feel bad.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
The
do.
next 3 dudes, it doesn't say
Who'd you
DNF.
beat? Matt Clan?
Michael
Easy.
Lecore, Austin
Whoa,
Kozan,
whoa, why? Why? You buddies with Matt Clan?
Hayden
Not really.
Hefner, and then we get into the
Look,
Derek Drake, DNS,
Hunter Lawrence.
Connor-
Matthias Jorgensen.
Actually, you know what? There was other Gage Shear finished behind her.
Someone take over my co-host
It's
duties here and move
Steinke.
this on to the 450 class.
Steinke finished
Oh,
behind
we're not
her.
gonna get too in depth in this.
Jorgensen
Cause of
did.
hate.
I mean, dude, there were some guys that finished behind her. She didn't finish last, okay?
I'm just saying we're dragging this out.
We are, okay. All right, anything else?
We're losing interest of the viewers.
Anything else with 250s?
I'm thinking about you guys.
We lost that 55 minutes ago.
All right.
Anything else 250 wise, or do we get into 450s? We can talk about my boy winning this title and what I'm gonna do. All right, take a quick break.
Wake
Be
me up
right
in an
back.
hour.
450 talk. All right. All right, 450 class here. Would you like to talk about how Zach Osborne's never going to do anything on 450?
He's
Or
not.
do you want me to talk about how he pecker slapped the entire field around this weekend?
He rode good.
At the
Justin,
toughest
I know
race
you're
of the
not an Osborne guy, but you got to be impressed with yesterday or whatever
You
the
gonna
day
massage my
was.
shoulder?
Right?
You gonna massage my shoulder?
Bro, he's just giving you some confidence so you can open up
So-
about your feelings.
He was clearly the best guy in the first moto. Can we not agree?
For sure. Yeah, no, I'm not disputing
You
that.
can't-
I've given Zach Osborne credit, just like I've given AC when they ride good.
He came from a ways back
Yeah, he rode good.
and looked like a fucking animal. I thought he was going to go down.
I did too. There were multiple times I thought
I thought he was going to go down in the first moto.
Yeah.
But how aggressive he was getting around those guys.
He ran a fucking 211. A 211. He was 4 seconds faster a lap late in the moto.
Anyway,
He had a sense of urgency because he knew AC was closing on him after Millville on points. So he had to go out and win.
so for Zach, we can talk about
This title,
pressure was on and he performed.
I'm throwing a party.
Well, I don't. You guys even said it though. They're like, oh, AC's and like Zach knows how to deal with championship pressure
Right,
because he won 3 of them in the 250 class.
right.
So like even not liking either of them, I still thought Zach was going to win this title.
Yeah.
Like never did it cross my mind that even though AC got it down to 15, which by the way, how did
1-1-1-2-2-2 is gonna happen the whole rest of the year? Or? Nah, just
Who,
kidding.
AC?
Anyway, yeah, I'm just kidding.
no?
Go ahead.
By the way, how did you miss when you guys were talking about this last week with Marv? You're like, oh, Marv's way behind in points. He was only 5 points behind AC when they left
Yeah.
Millville.
He was 15 and he was 20.
Yeah, but Travis over here was like, oh, he's super far back.
Do we look like the kind of, you know this show better than anyone? Do we seem like the kind of people
No.
who know exact statistics
No,
on shit?
no, we don't shoot facts over here.
Okay.
But no, I did
Except
not
for the
think.
fact
now that
he-
that's covered.
Except for the fact that he PP slapped the whole fucking 450 class yesterday.
Okay,
Who PP sled?
what do you want?
Zach.
What do you want out of it? You want 1-1?
I'd like to let you know too.
And let's talk about the
Did-
second moto here.
Have you listened to the review show?
No.
Because I'll tell you everything you need to know about the second moto. Because he saw old Mr. fucking 3-time.
That's what. Hang on.
Okay,
Hold
alright.
that thought because this is what I'm getting.
Okay, yeah, this is where we're gonna get a little bit.
Hold on. This is what I'm getting into. So Osborne again out front. He managed the race again,
Sure.
just like he did at Loretta's. He saw old boy coming, knew he was giving it everything he had. 2 lap card comes out. He drops the hammer. Tomac gave up on that last lap.
Yeah, he did. After he got loose, when they came with the lappers or
He
whatever.
visibly gave up. So that tells me Tomac was riding his edge.
Well, yeah, dude, he came from what, 10th or 11th
Yeah.
in 90-degree weather? What do you expect?
Yeah.
Of course.
So Osborne.
Broke him.
He didn't break shit.
Osborne knew that, dude. Yeah, that's twice this year he's done that.
Dude.
I can kind of agree with Travis.
I don't agree with it. He broke him.
Osborne was on the Pulp Review show literally saying, yo, I saw him coming for like 5 laps, and I was like, well, I could either drop the hammer now and try to run away from him, but at the pace he's coming, I know he'll catch me, and then I won't have anything left. Or he does what he did, waits up, gets his heart rate under control, saves some energy, and then boom, 2 laps.
But that's still
comes out,
managing.
drops the hammer, gone.
That's still managing the race to me, though. That's not breaking. That's not like break back in 2018.
you
or
realize
2017.
That's something that Tomac never has had to deal with, I don't think. Somebody with that mentality in the race lately.
Tomac legit
Wow.
has been,
I don't know about that.
Tomac on the
Who
fucking
else
press.
has he had to deal with that's done stuff like that
Are you talking about over his career or are you talking about during his championships?
over his career?
Kenny.
Kenny in
2014 and Kenny in 2016.
But Kenny wasn't able. Kenny got tired and wasn't able to
No.
serve himself.
If you're
and do
talking
that.
about I'm not talking about his championships. I'm talking about over his entire career. Kenny did that to him in 2016. When Kenny won his championship, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you're talking about through Eli's last 3 championships, no, not really, because he was leaps and bounds better than everybody, which I still think he is.
I think Tomac's done outdoors.
No,
I think so.
no,
He's done up here.
no.
Did
I
you
don't
listen
agree
to the
with
presser?
This year he's done up
He's
there.
done this year.
Yes, he's.
I
done
don't
this
agree with that.
Did you listen
Everybody
to the
at-
presser?
But that was the Tomac we haven't seen in a long time. I can.
Well, okay,
One
so-
thing I really noticed, the the big table that Hampshire went Injectocito on.
Yeah.
Where he was landing a little short and then hitting the braking bump and doubling down in.
Yeah.
Just little things like that we haven't, I guess the camera really hasn't been on him.
Yeah.
But when he starts doing stuff like that, you know he's on.
Okay, so question then. What happens if Eli gets to start that moto? Do you still believe Zach wins that race?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
You think if Eli and Zach start 1-2 and Eli's literally out front?
If Tomac is
Zach
on
still
that
wins
level
that
that
race.
day, no.
No. The first moto, yeah, because Zach was just better at everybody. The second moto, where Eli doesn't have to come from 11th or 12th in 90-degree weather and they start 1-2, no.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
I agree with Justin on this one.
No.
Nah. I'm out.
If you actually, okay,
I'm out.
you believe that Zach
Oh
all of a
my
sudden
God,
is
you're
better than Eli Tomac outdoors when Eli is 100%. Because of 1/2 a year of outdoor racing.
Yes.
See, this is why,
This guy.
dude, I'm going to be honest with you. This is why I can't
Bro,
have
I
these
keep trying to
conversations
tell
with
you,
you.
everyone's in fucking trouble starting
Did
next
Zach send you
year.
a dick pic? Or
Bro,
like, what's going on?
You're talking about one instance of a half a year of outdoor racing.
He won a Supercross race, and now he's been.
He won a Supercross race because
Supercross
Jason
race.
Anderson's seat fell
And now
off.
he's been blowing everybody's doors off.
He hasn't been blowing everybody's doors off. He hasn't.
We've seen this before.
He went 1-1 the first round at Red Bud, and he went 1-1 at WW. What happened the rest of the year?
Are we looking at this in a vacuum?
Yes, we are.
Just
Because you're looking at it in a vacuum. You're looking at it as 1/2 a year of outdoor racing.
History repeats
That
itself.
Zach Osborne is now all of a sudden better than the guy who's
Zach Osborne is the king, dude.
won 3 straight outdoor championships.
I'm just
has
saying,
more
that
outdoor.
That bulldog has that bulldog mentality,
And he's gonna
that
be-
bulldog has that confidence, and that confidence is going to carry us.
And you think
A multiple championship.
Eli has been Eli this entire year?
Do I think Eli has been Eli?
Yes.
I think Eli has openly admitted that because of the time of year we're racing,
Yes.
weather, etc., is why he is not winning. That's what he said. But then you listen to the presser yesterday, and he's coming out and being like, "Yeah, dude, those kids are real fast."
What's he gonna say? They suck? Eli's not a dick. I hate Eli more than anybody, and everybody that watches the show literally knows how.
Go back 3 years.
I don't like
he's
Eli
not
either,
swinging-
but-
I'm pretty sure he's not swinging Eli 3 years ago.
And so were you.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, because I thought he was the best guy
You
at
know
the
who
time.
else I was not swinging 3 years ago too? Zach Osborne.
You were not nut swinging Zach Osborne 3 years ago. You only nut swing after he went out and won Supercross.
That would be
That's
You want to go back and
That's
check the
true.
tape? Go back and check the tape.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't even talk about Zach Osborne before Supercross started in 2017.
What year did he win his title? 2017.
And-
What year is it now? 2020. 3 years I've been not swinging Zach
Did you?
Osborne.
You did nut
Math,
swing him before
motherfucker.
going into Supercross.
Huh?
You didn't even mention him as a podium guy before going into Supercross.
They
He
went
took
along
the
just
Supercross
being in the
championship.
Then we win a title, and boom. And now here we are again.
I'm gonna tell you
We're winning
what-
a
I'll tell you-
title,
I'll tell
and
you
then
right
you know
now.
what happens? It's like a fucking boulder rolling downhill, dude, or
No,
snowball rolling downhill.
Supercross next year, Kenny's going to beat him, Marv's going to beat him, Eli's going to beat him, Sexton's going to beat him, and AC's going to beat him. I bet your boy gets 1 win in Supercross 2021.
All right, how much money do you want to lose?
No, don't make bets with Justin because I got $20 coming my way. I'm never gonna see.
How do you know?
How do I know?
How do you know I ain't going to give you $20, you jackass? You're the one that said after the mud motor, oh, I wouldn't have given him $20 if he would have won because it didn't count. Motherfucker.
We got him going. Yes.
Telling you right now. No, you need to back off Zach's nuts. It's 1 season. He's rode really well.
All right.
But you're
all right,
going
fine,
overboard.
Fine. I'll back off Zach's nuts.
You're going
Let me give you my
overboard.
3 picks to win titles next year. Chase Sexton, Adam Cianciarillo, Zach Osborne. There you go.
Chase Sexton.
Those
Ha-
are my 3.
Legit, do you know how hard this is? How does he just forget about Ken Roxon and Eli Tomac, the guys who have dominated this class?
I love Kenny. I love Kenny as much as the rest of us love Kenny.
Oh, fuck Jason Anderson.
But I'm
Yeah.
here to say
Marvin
I don't think
Muscan.
Kenny's gonna win a title. I just don't think he.
So you think Zach Osborne's going to win a Supercross title before Ken Roxon?
Yes.
Oh, basing it
Or,
off
they,
what?
or either one of them won't win. Or both of them won't
Neither.
win.
I would.
Well, Chase Sexton sure as
I
shit
would
not.
go more till either of them won't win because there's a new sheriff in town when it comes to Supercross.
Who?
He's got a fat number 2 on his bike.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. How the fuck did I just get forget about Cooper Webb? The guy that was better than everybody at the end of Supercross.
Nah.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
The Bulldog's gonna put him on the ground. The Bulldog's not
Zach
scared.
Osborne
The
was...
Bulldog's not scared.
Oh, my God.
The Bulldog's not scared.
You still got to be faster than everybody, and he wasn't faster than Cooper Webb.
The Bulldog's not scared.
I don't care.
You wanna know who's way faster than him?
Who?
AC.
Who's faster than who?
Than Cooper Webb.
Oh, and how'd that get him in Supercross? Oh, that's right. He didn't beat him, twice? That's
Webb.
Where did that get him in Supercross? I'm pretty sure you like almost won the first race there.
And then what happened?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, he crashed!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he crashed!
Well,
Oh, okay, he crashed.
I mean, do you want to compare?
Do you want to compare who has the wins?
AC's first year to Webb's first year? Or, I mean,
Do you want to compare that Cooper Webb, the fun when he got on a good team
It's
and
still
won a
gonna be hard
championship?
because we're 2020 and Big C Little B type deal, so it caused the whole Utah thing. So the comparison's still going to be a little iffy, but I mean, we could go.
I'm pretty
back.
sure AC didn't even finish the end of Supercross.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he hit the deck.
I'll go
Yeah.
back and look.
And he'll keep crashing.
I'll come back next week with some statistics.
About what? That Cooper Webb was better than AC every fucking round other than 2?
I'm not talking about this year. I'm going to compare rookie year to rookie year.
Oh, I don't really care about rookie year. I just care about the fact
What the
that...
fuck are you talking about?
This show is off the rails.
Who's got the number 1 plate? Oh, that's right. Cooper Webb has the number 1 plate.
How many years has Cooper Webb been in the 450 class?
How many years did he actually finish the entire season? Like what? 1?
The first season,
So you're proving my point.
What point? Cooper Webb won a bunch of 250 championships. AC won 1.
Okay, all right, great.
And AC didn't even come into his own until
what are you
literally
talking
his
about?
last
What are
year.
you talking about?
Same thing.
AC
No.
has no ground to stand on because he didn't finish the season his first year.
Okay, great. And Webb didn't finish. I mean, you're over here trying to be like, well, Webb was so much better. Webb
All right, well
was
maybe
better
AC will finish the season
I'm not talking
within the
about his
next
rookie
4 years, and we can compare.
I'm not talking about
AC's
his rookie year.
finish an outdoor season.
I'm not talking about his rookie year. I'm talking about overall. Cooper Webb is better than AC.
Yeah.
He got second at WW, by the way.
I don't even know. This show is off the rails.
Yeah.
Let's compare both of their pro careers up to this point and see who's better.
Let's go.
4 championships, 1 championship.
And a Supercross, the crown.
And a
jewel.
Supercross. A guy. He was
Why do you
better.
call Chris Betts right now?
I don't know who that is.
You know who Chris Betts is?
No, I
You
don't.
never listen to
Oh, this guy is just.
No.
You know how hard he swings on Zach's nuts?
Yeah, let me
This
guess
guy
this.
swings AC's nuts more than that Dylan guy.
I don't care.
Dylan
Stats
does. Dylan does Eli.
No, facts are facts.
Who
The
got
fact
sacked?
is, it's AC's rookie year.
I'm not talking about his rookie year. I'm talking about right now. I don't care about his rookie year. I'm talking about up to this point. Cooper
I'm
Webb.
pretty sure AC's outdoor 450 results are better than Webb's 450 results in his entire fucking career in his first fucking year too. So I don't get where we're going with this.
Cooper Webb barely finished his first year. He didn't even finish his first year. He got hurt.
Okay.
He rode like what? 4 motos that year?
So like I said, out of the however many years here we've been doing outdoors on 450s with Webb,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure AC's rookie outdoor year
But I'm not talking about just outdoors. I'm
is
talking about in
better
general.
than Webb's entire career.
I'm talking
of
about-
outdoors.
I'm talking
on
about-
450.
We're talking about big careers. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about one season.
I don't talk about one season or the other. I'm talking about his entire career. Cooper Webb, it's not even close. AC is not even close to Cooper Webb's entire career. Not even.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you even want to talk about the GP stuff and the MX of Nations and all that, it's not even close.
Okay. Great.
That's my point.
Yeah, if you want to get into Webb winning Destinations motos. and
Yeah,
stuff
if you want
like
to talk
that.
about all that, AC's like not even close.
Well, AC doesn't get to go to Disney Nations anyway. He rides for the green bike, and they don't like that race. Okay. So
They should put some black plastic on it.
Yeah, we're like way off topic.
we're way
Anyway.
off topic, and we've gone super long. Okay. So Mar 3-3 after that big crash.
Yeah, I thought he was done.
Practice.
I did a layup race.
I didn't
He smacked himself.
Did
even
you
know
see?
that happened.
Did you see Ryan Hughes talking shit about him?
No, I saw.
He's
Ryan
like
Hughes
neck brace on, riding with his arms, not on the balls of his feet. I see why he crashed. It's like fuck yourself.
That's hilarious. Rhino doesn't care.
No, he just hit a deer with his sprinter van, so he's stuck
Dude,
in Wyoming.
He just goes in Hawaii and fucking plays with his chickens.
Oh
out
no,
there.
he's stuck in Wyoming. He hit
Oh,
a
now
deer.
he's stuck in Wyoming?
Yeah.
All right. Eli Tomac, 6'2" on the day for 3rd overall, so he finally gets on the box there.
Yeah, finally made a little money this season.
I know, right? Wow.
Chase Sexton, 4'5", for 5th overall. 2021 Supercross
I'm not-
champion.
He's all right.
He's been alright. Kind of faded like a cheap suit in both motos,
He's
but
been
alright.
fading. Yep.
I guess. I mean, fading to 4th or 5th.
Nah,
bet
well,
there's
I
a
mean,
lot of guys
considering-
that-
Well,
I mean, he's
considering
been-
the all
Considering he was battling,
considering the hype everybody has for him to see him fade.
And considering he was
battle
right on,
first moto
and he was
between
right on
fucking
AC's.
AC.
Yeah, he
now.
was right on AC's rear wheel, and then he just
Solid
dropped
battle.
that anchor. So you know,
Dude,
there's
you
that.
got bugs all over. Look at the spiders just crawling down your bike.
Where?
Look at the front brake cable. Is that a spider on that thing?
I don't think so.
Just above the fork.
Nothing good to spy.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a garage. What do you expect?
Dirty.
It's marble flooring in here.
All right, you pay for that.
You need to epoxy it.
I don't want to put that kind of money into it either. It's unnecessary. All right. You know, we could someone else who threw a bunch of anchors here. Blake Baggett, 7'6" for 6th
I
overall.
don't know about anchors. He just never.
Yeah, it never surfaced.
Like I said, what I tell you last show. that his flash. This was his flash in the pan last round in the round before.
We'll see Colorado.
I like Benny Button.
What? He does, man. He does.
Anstey 13-4 for 7th overall.
Yeah, we talking about that second moto? How good that was?
For who?
Anstey.
About him crossing over the section.
Yeah,
I was
trying
waiting
Bowers
for somebody
trying to disqualify him.
I was waiting for somebody to do that line for all day. Yeah, and then
inside.
and then he did it on accident, and then just started doing it, making
Yeah.
it look sweet.
And then Tomac picked up on it.
Did Tomac?
Tomac did it a couple times. He didn't do it consistently, but he did a couple times.
And DC literally said you can do that.
Yeah.
Bowers tried. Bowers was the one because like Anstey's chick made a big deal about it. Bowers was the one who went to the AMA and tried getting him disqualified.
Bowers is
for it.
such a faggot, dude. I don't get it.
He's like, oh, I thought we weren't allowed to do that.
Why would you not be allowed to?
Why, dude? It's a
Why does it
man-made
matter,
sport.
dude? You're battling for 21st.
I think he's pissed because Anstey blew his doors off from dead last that first moto.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, can we talk about that? How he just dropped Chase completely.
In
The second
that
moto.
second moto?
Yeah, just dropped him.
There was an Anstey sighting.
There was.
And that wasn't even a nasty sighting. I mean, apparently he's still not. I mean, I didn't realize though that his doctors came and said to him, because they talked about it on the broadcast with a tendon, that it takes a year for that thing to be fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I'm only at 9 or 10 months. I'm like, how the fuck are you only at 9 or 10 months, dude? You had that fucking surgery back in like during Supercross.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
But he rode great.
I don't know. Anyway,
The line looks sick. He made it look smooth. From the
Freddie
video I
Noren
saw.
9-8 for 8th overall.
Yep, should have picked him.
Savachi 8-9.
Those JGR boys have been solid.
Yeah, those three
Savachi's still
three
building a little.
Suzukis in
Yep.
the top 10 there.
I want to see Joey. I hope he stays healthy going into Supercross because it looks like that bike. It's fine to get a little bit better.
He's got another year on his deal, right?
No, he doesn't have a ride.
Yeah,
going into
so we don't know
2021.
where he's going either.
Yeah, he doesn't have a ride. Freddie Noren's signed though, but he doesn't ride Supercross.
Speaking of not knowing where they're going, Justin Barsha, 10th overall, 513.
Oh my God! Finally gets a start.
Finally.
That Yamaha
Finally.
just tucks the front wheel.
Just fucking-
Did you guys hear about how people
Oh, you
are
know
pissed
he was
off?
fuck you in that bike.
You hear how people are pissed off that he rode around the track to get back to the fucking pits.
Who cares? He didn't. Oh my God.
Dude, bro, he probably got some extra spots for that, man.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, 'cause
He's
he
in the
pulls
mechanics
off.
area.
Yeah, as he's in the mechanics area, they're trying to rip his
Did you
fucking-
guys? Not to get off. Well, we've gotten off topic this whole entire.
We're
show.
way off topic.
Have you guys seen that whole beef with him, MXA, his trainer, and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. No.
Leaking all the information. Oh yeah, MXA like
Leaked the information,
about
like
gas gas.
direct quotes.
And his trainer like threw Yamaha like way under the bus, and he was like, yeah.
He said Yamaha was doing sketchy stuff.
And then like MXA leaked literally everything his trainer said, so Barsha had to go out on Instagram and like.
Oh, is that the Yamaha post he put up?
Yeah, because his
With-
trainer
with
had a
Forrest Gump?
his trainer had a confidential conversation with MXA, and they leaked everything he said.
That's solid.
All they were supposed to say is, "Yeah, it looks like it's confirmed," and they like fucking threw him under the bus.
I love it.
Solid.
Uh,
Welcome to the sport, everybody.
how about Christian Craig though? Has he been kind of a surprise this season?
10-10 for 11th.
I think
No, he's just been there.
10-10, 11th. By the way, speaking of Bowers, did you hear about him in Millville? With him like going, what was it, something 20, 20
Oh,
or
what do you
whatever,
do,
he gets
something fucking
24th?
stupid?
No,
Oh.
getting 20, 21st, and he gets 24th overall,
Yeah.
whatever.
Good, that's karma.
Yeah, but no, I think Craig's been okay this season. I mean, not up to his expectations, but
As I said in fantasy, Chiz is going to chiz at a 15-12 for 14th
That's fucking
overall. Justin Rodbell,
yeah.
14-19.
Does
This
he get,
is his first
an equipment update for his performance, or is he not a Supercross guy?
yeah, I'm
He
sure
rode
he'll buy him
Supercross.
a brand new set of screwdrivers for his HVAC job.
He rode Supercross on 250s. I don't think
Did he?
yeah, he's not a Supercross guy.
Do you think he gets a little more support?
From SGB? I mean, I don't know where he would go, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe like Rock River or something.
Maybe. I mean, he's definitely doing a lot better than everybody thought.
Mm-hmm.
No, good for him.
A-Ray finished
lips.
both motos 17-18 for 18th overall.
The team is just building strength, that SGB team. Alex Ray, Jordan Jarvis, Jeremy Smith. Well, he's not there. Justin Rodbell.
SGB team's gonna have 100 bikes under its tent next year too.
So is Hep Suzuki, probably.
Yeah. Matt Hubert, who we interviewed,
Yeah,
last
shout
night,
out.
22-20 for
Was running
27
11th or
overall.
12th.
Yep. Let's see, anybody else in here? Not really. Oh, yeah. Great radio, bro. Benny
Walker
Bloss.
said his concussion symptoms started again, so he pulled off.
Walker said this?
Yes.
Walker.
See my face?
Uh-huh.
See this?
You see this face?
Color be surprised.
Uh,
Shocking!
Benny Bloss, whatever the fuck you want to
Yeah,
call him.
Benny Bloss.
Oh my God, what is wrong?
What is wrong?
39.
Comes on the Pulp Show. Yeah, I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. Blah,
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Your boy Jaywalk,
He's finished.
42nd.
How about Bogle?
Well, he got a 42nd because he pulled off, and then an
37
alternate,
DNS.
and then an alternate started the second one.
Yep.
Whose lap times were faster, him or Jordan Jarvis?
Who up?
Jeff Walker. Whose lap times were faster, him or Jordan Jarvis?
Oh,
Probably,
him for
probably
sure.
Jarvis.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to go with the girl.
Oh
How about Bogle though, man? Just
Poor guy.
Poor fucking guy.
He's on his way to retirement also.
Yeah, I know. I'm even shocked he's made it this far. I thought he would.
You mean Chief Luca, whatever the fuck.
no. Dude,
his name is?
Chief Luke was getting his way up there a little bit. He was
Yeah.
running. He was starting to work his way into the.
He ran
top
good at
10.
Millville.
Yeah, he was starting to work his way back into it, and then what did he do? Is he hurt again?
I thought his bike just.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I have no idea.
Well, Chief Young No Quit Luke.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. We've gone real long on this.
EMHK,
Anything else on
Yeah, we went
450s
off the
here?
rails a little bit. But
Who
I
wins
like
Colorado?
It. I like it.
Who wins Colorado?
Dr. E.
Yep.
I have a hard time betting against that, to be really
Actually,
honest.
Eli, I'm gonna say this. He wins the last 4 motos.
Oh,
He goes
God,
1-1
yeah,
Paula
that's a,
and
that's
wins
a
with
little
Thunder Valley.
that's a little hot.
Nope.
I'm gonna say Blake Baggett.
Y'all remember him and Paula last year? He embarrassed everybody.
I don't think he's winning Paula.
Blake Baggett.
Who's gonna win?
Blake Baggett is going to be in the hunt.
At Thunder Valley.
Yes.
Yeah, not Paula though.
At Paula, AC.
Yeah, he was okay last year. Hunter was faster, so I don't think so. I don't think he's that great at Paula, to be honest with you. But I think, yeah, I'll stamp it. I
We're
think
hitting an all-new track, bro.
I don't
Justin
care.
Barsh's been out there grinding too.
You know, actually might get a win at Paula is Max Anstie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're changing the track.
Exactly.
I'm sure.
That's my point. They're changing the track. Nobody else is going to know it. It's going to be a fresh track that nobody's been to.
We'll see what he's going to find, or some hot crossover lines from an inside-outside.
Hey man, new GP guy, you think before...
God, it's gonna be a real nail biter. 10 minutes left to go in the last moto, and he's leading, and I'm just got $20 staring me in the eye.
I swear to God, if he does win a moto, Paul, I don't care if it's the last fucking moto of the year, I'm fucking blowing you guys up on fucking group chat. I'm just fucking putting a middle finger emoji for like an hour straight.
Every time one of these GP guys comes over, oh, they're so good.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you though, you need to start watching the GPs.
Well, first off,
it'll
only-
change your opinion. dude.
First off, can
I'm
I?
not saying the GP guys aren't good. I'm just saying every time they come over,
Just
he gets
watch
a
it.
boner.
Well, haven't I been? I was right on Frenchie. I told you when he came over what he was going to do. And
I don't
everybody's
remember.
like,
That was a lot of years ago.
You gotta.
oh, but you remember Zach Osborne, but
gotta
you don't
get-
remember
well,
the
yeah, 'cause
conversation.
you're always hating on my boy.
You
You
don't
gotta
remember
give
the
those guys 1 or 2 years to adapt.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Frenchie came over. I said, watch him. He's going to be something. And look at him now. He's staring what? This is going to be his 3rd championship? Yep.
But I don't think he does anything when he goes 450s.
I
Why?
don't know. He'll be good on the 450.
He was just as good as AC was last year, and he's better than Sexton. So why would he not do good? His style is going to translate over to a 450.
The bike he's riding.
If it's a star bike, I think it's going to be different.
I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Yamaha
Yamaha.
450s are junk, man.
Well, you know what's funny is the GPs beg to differ because Jeremy Sewer is fucking
Jeremy Sewer is
killing it
fucking
on a
good,
Yamaha
yeah.
450.
Yeah.
I think the big problem with Yamaha is and they fired pretty much all their old engineers from like the 80s. They're stuck in the old way of thinking. As for 250s, I don't know, man.
Is management gonna let them let the riders do what they want? Because I don't know if you listened to that pod with Chad Reed yet, but Yamaha wasn't letting him do what he wanted to do. with the bike.
Well, if they have gotten rid of all their old engineers, they might be bringing in some new blood. So I don't like the Yamaha as much as the next person. I think it's a junk bike. I'm not on board with what Chris Kiefer believes. But if they let the star engineers get that chassis dialed in, I think that bike's going to be really good.
All right, who you got for 250s for
Oh, God.
Thunder Valley?
I think J-Mart is
I don't
really good
think-
at Thunder
I don't
Valley,
think
but I
the
don't think
Hondas
that
are gonna make it.
bike's going to get a start, dude. He's going to be like 15th or both motos.
Yeah.
I think, I'll say this, if J-Bar gets a start, I think he wins. If he doesn't, then, yeah, Frenchie's going to win both motos. I just don't think that Honda
I can't really bet against Frenchie winning both motos because that Star bike's so much better.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think that if that Geico bike was a little bit more on par where J-Mar could get a start, I would say, because J-Mar is really good at Thunder Valley.
Yeah.
He's very good at Thunder Valley. He won the last year in 2018, but man, that fucking Honda's
They
slow.
better just drop a 380 in that bad boy and risk it for 1 round.
Sure.
just,
All right.
just way overboard.
All right. Anything
A
else?
280,
It's like we don't even make bores for the. We can't even do a 380 kit. Oh, what do you got? Who you guys picking?
I told you, Frenchie and Eli.
Oh, what about you? Same thing.
Ooh, I'm gonna go Frenchie. I'd like to see Benjamin Button get one.
That'd be cool if he just pulled it out of his ass.
That'd be
circa
Blake Baggett for
2017.
those.
Just goes around the outside, pulls the dad.
Yeah, because nobody knows who Benjamin Button is.
Yeah.
Google Benjamin Button and then look up Blake Baggett.
Looks the same.
This chick's out though.
Oh god. All right. Anyway, this has been another episode of the Moto Aftermath
Who
Show.
does?
Max. You should look at her chicks.
Oh, I saw it. It was on Vital.
Yeah, look at her Instagram.
This has been another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show, presented by TLR Coatings. Sorry we went way off the rails. Some days we have to do that. We will be back next week, wrapping up Thunder Valley. Again, more content coming down the line here soon. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Click that little bell notification.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yep, and we're working on it. And we will see everybody next week.